Oh my. Well, my full name is Terrell Richard Sperry. I go by Rick Sperry, a tinkerer, artist, a little bit of all those things. The owner of a gun store in Canova, West Virginia. Well, previously to getting into the firearms business, which is a hobby more or less from after I retired, where I was in the worked for a wire and cable manufacturing company for 34 years. You know, you need a hobby to keep your mind off of things that, you know, so you can relax a little bit. And it's doing something different than you do normally at work is a good way to keep your mind working and keep you from being so tense. Well, woodworking was always an interesting thing. You can take a piece of wood and make it into anything you would like to. With woodworking, you could make furniture, you can make jewelry boxes, you can make birdhouses, you can make a chair, a footstool. All those are things which I've made. If you're not careful, you can get your wife upset with you for making too many things and you have it laying around everywhere. And when you're done, you can have something you really like and are proud of, or if you screw it up, you can always burn it. One of the favorite things I ever made when I was woodworking was actually on the mantle right behind me, and it's a weather center, and it's used in an old way. It's got a clock, hydrometer, barometer, and a thermometer all in one little deal, and you spin it around. And actually made about 5 of them and gave them to my family for Christmas gifts one year, and it's still kind of a favorite thing for everybody. And some of them have passed away, and we still keep those around. One of my hobbies over the years was clocks, or horology as they call it. Old historic or heirloom type of things that was primarily in use turn of the century. It's really interesting to keep old things that people normally don't think of as something worth having, useful and chiming and dinging and donging in the house. My wife used to say that she'd had enough of that, but we're down to just a couple now. Right now, I make wood swords for the grandchildren even now, although I don't do as much woodworking as I used to do. In my retirement, where I have supposed to have more time, it seems like I have less time. So.
Well, and why is that?
Why is that? Because I have as my wife says, my hobbies have gone wild, and I usually spend so much time on hobbies now that I don't have time to do anything else but the gun shop work, and it's turned into a pretty thriving little business and keeps me busy. There was some times when that looking at something and trying to think outside the box on how you might put that together, or making something work, has helped me out on one particular project that you might be interested in, and that's the patent for Service Wire Company that I was a part of, and that was probably one of the things that was the most rewarding over the years. This is a plaque that we received from United States Patent Office. Basically, it describes the cable that we produce. Actually, it was a system, and it's not just one element of it. It's a whole system that was involved in the patent, and so it was. That was it. My name's at the top, right there. Whoop, right there. And it was an interesting project all the way around, and it ended up being in use everywhere in the U.S. and Canada and North America, and it's a lot of interesting outcomes there.
Let's go.
All right, that was actually fun.